Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. PDB Creative Studio is coming out with another art resin box very soon, and I felt like it was a good time for me to show you the previous box that they had so you can see everything that's included. Of course, it is different every time. You get a variety of items that is valued greater than the cost of the box. So I did a review of one of the other boxes they had, which was a Halloween themed from last year. And this upcoming box is actually, it has honeybees and honeycombs on it. So I'm really excited to see what is included in that one. This, like I said, is their previous box, and obviously it is mermaid beachy style. So when you open the box, you're gonna see tons of different things that you may or may not have used before. This is some pulls that have a really cute pattern on them. You can actually pull these apart and use them as full flakes, or you can apply them in sheets using some tacky glue. We have some mermaid scales, some pretty glitter flakes. I like to sprinkle these over top. After I apply some epoxy, you can just sprinkle these on and it works really well just to add a little extra. These here are like shell fragments. These work really good in like keychain molds or keychains, any kind of resin mold. Pigment pen. It's a really pretty color. Normally I would do a review of these boxes as soon as I get it, but I have been so incredibly busy with gardening, honestly, taking care of all these animals we decided to get this year. It's been crazy, y'all. So this is a jewel picker. Works really good to pick up your rhinestones or the bigger like size stones. I can't get into this. There we go. Of course, you'd have these on a tray, but this works really, really well. Really well. And this one did come with some rhinestones, and I'm almost positive I do have, like I said, a review for one of the other resin boxes, which was Halloween theme, and it come with rhinestones as well. And this is a pretty custom mix. This is a tumbler holder, and I like that it has these little foams on it so it won't scratch your cup. You can place your tumbler on here to apply some decals. Everybody is doing the UV DTF, and these work really good whenever you're applying those decals. We have two glitters, Ursula and Caspian, maybe? I love Ursula. Look at that. Some beads. And there was a pin in there. I just pulled it out because I was about to use it, and then I remembered, hey, I need to do this box. This is a rhinestone tray, and I like that it's got all these different ones, excuse me, inside. So you can use them to hold all the different size rhinestones. We have some tape or line art pinstriping. It's nice to have a bunch of different colors of these on hand. And PDB Creative Studio does sell lots of colors in this. Instead of having to use your Silhouette or Cricut to cut those tiny lines. A couple wine stoppers. And then there is also a couple molds in here that you can use on top of your wine stopper. This looks like a tentacle, then maybe a fishbowl, maybe. There was 2 wine stoppers in there. We have a new chameleon pigment powder. If y'all saw my last tutorial using zombie chameleon pigment powder, you know how freaking awesome this is gonna be. And just look at the color on this. I think this is a really good Halloween color too. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's a purple green shift. Some full tape, line art pens. This is really good for adding detail whenever you're painting on the tumblers. Have some charms. Look how pretty those are. A mica powder, mini bikini. The sparkle to that. Some straws to match all the tumblers you make with things from this box. I know y'all know how much I need this. I have 2 craft blades or craft knives and I lose them all the time and I end up just using a blade itself. Now I have an extra. I have no excuses. Glitter glue adhesive. And I absolutely needed another one of these. Got a heat gun in this one. Mine's looking rough. Got some cute little clay pieces in there with some pearls. You can put those down into a mold or put them in those double wall glass tumblers. Really soft brush to apply your paints or your glitter glues. I like that. And then we have lots of decals down here. These are UV DTF. Let's open them up and see what's all in here. It's just this one. We'll put this on a cup. Then we also have some decals from Gracefully Created, of course. They come with 2 sets of these. And these are white element. So they have clear around the actual image and white on the back. And this is a full element sheet. If I can get it. So you can just cut out around all these individual pieces and place them on the tumbler where you like. Or tray, whatever you're making. And that is all. So like I said, these boxes are pretty awesome because you get a ton of stuff in here. Suzanne puts a lot of thought, time, and heart into these boxes, so you get more than what you pay for. And yes, there are a few things in here each time that you may be like, what is this and how do I use it? But it's also something that really helps you use your creativity to make other things that you haven't made before. And I really like that. So let's box up some of the stuff and then we'll make a couple of things with some items from the box. All right, so first let's apply one of these UV DTF wraps. We're gonna use our little tumbler cradle. Another thing that I really like about these boxes is Suzanne orders some of the stuff from it from other businesses. So you're not only supporting PDB Creative Studio, you're also supporting a lot of other businesses that go into this box. So for a UV DTF wrap, whenever you first get them out, you want to get that transfer tape or the transfer film that's on top of it really stuck to those decals so they're going to lift up along with your transfer tape. We're going to peel up a little corner. See how easy that moves? We're going to trim off a little bit of this and then line it up on the tumbler. Once it's lined up, press it down just like you would do a full wrap or a regular tumbler. You can place it on here, and that's going to help spin it around as you're applying the decal. Before you get all the way to the end, you don't want this to overlap. Excuse me. So go ahead and pull that up. Rub this side down really well. You can lift some of this film up and then press that remaining part down. I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably the best removable film that I have tried on any of these. Like, some of these are super sticky and they will really grab a hold of your cups, but this went on so smooth. There you go. All right, so next let's make a pen. I will probably make a separate tutorial making a bunch of these. I've actually been grabbing some of these with each of my orders from PDB Creative Studio because the holidays are coming up, and I think that these are really awesome to throw in orders as a thank you whenever you have those custom orders for Christmas. These are the 20mm beads, and then we're gonna use one of these charms. Oh, I love the Ariel one. I love it. I think we're gonna use this one. So you can unscrew these at the bottom, or you can unscrew them at the top. And if you want to keep it from unscrewing, you just take this whole thing out, and then you can put a little dotted glue on there and twist it back in. This did not come in the box, but I am going to use a couple of these little rings to help attach one of these charms to the pen. This does come from PDB Creative Studio, and it has a bunch of different sizes, which I really love, so you don't have to buy a bunch of different containers to get a bunch of different sizes. You're just going to place your beads right on there like that. If I can make up my mind. That one's pretty. Add our little charm on there. And then twist our top back on. Cute. Let's see. Now, if we didn't use these on this glass, I could have cut out a couple of those little scales and put them on there too. That would have been cute. All right, so I guess that is going to be it for now. I know there's a lot of other things that come in this box, and I am going to be using them, of course, on other things. If you want me to use anything else in here, just so you have an idea, I know it's been a while since this box come out, y'all, but I know some of you probably did just like me and maybe opened it up, loved it, and then sat it to the side because you had lots of other things going on. So still, if you have any questions about it, feel free to drop them in the comments for me. There is a new box that is going to be released very soon. They're going to be advertising it for or over the weekend. So make sure you look out for that. They are going to go really fast because these always are a huge hit and they sell out fast. So if you don't want to miss them, go to PDB Creative Studio Facebook group and follow them on Facebook so you can be up to date on everything. We'll also be posting in our group as soon as they are released and leading up to it so nobody forgets that wants to grab one. It does appear that that one is going to be some sort of bee theme, which I am incredibly excited about because I love making tumblers with honeycombs and bees and things like that. Those are really popular, so it's definitely going to be a good one to get your hands on. That is all for today. Thank you all so much, and we will see you next time.